Okie dokie. How's everybody doing this evening?
Doing good.
Good.
Good, ready for a
nap.
beer.
Ready for
And
a
a
beer.
beer.
Ready for a beer, indeed.
Well, welcome everybody to the Couch Co-op. I'm Ian. I got Jared, Dave, and Aaron
Hello.
Hi, buddy.
with me here on the couch. We are a little beer podcast. We record weekly. We drink a new beer every week, and we talk about it.
Nice.
Yeah.
We do.
We have Twitters and we have things.
Yep. All the things.
Jared and I stayed up way too late last night, and I'm
Couch
tired.
Co-op.
Just tired.
Well, you were like streaming and talking all day yesterday.
I
so
know.
it's-
Just
Oh,
been
man.
talking and
Yeah.
But we were up till
your
3.
voice was probably
Oh my
slaughtered.
goodness.
Yeah.
Jesus.
When we were up till
we were up till
3:30 or some shit like that.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, Ryan and I almost did the old, we can't go to bed until we win a game of Rocket League.
Yeah.
You know,
God.
At 10 o'clock, and I think it was about 12:30 when we finally won one. Because
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
we weren't playing great.
Well,
we were kind of getting used to playing as a team.
too much beer?
Anyway.
Too much alcohol?
Maybe on my part, but not on his.
Well, Aaron, it is your week. What beer are we
Alright.
drinking on this episode?
All right. So this one I discovered, I want to say a couple years ago, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere since. It's out from Newport, Oregon. It is called Surf's Up Lager from Newport Brewing Company. They're only, from what I know, is they're only on the shoreline, but you can find it like many specialty shops. But enough talking about the basics of it, so let's just open this beast up. 1, 2, 3,
Great.
Crack 'em
go!
open.
Yeah.
So I did look, and I think it's Bigfoot Brewing is the distributor they use. I don't think they
Oh.
get as far north as Portland.
Yeah, no, I think that's the only place I really have ever seen them at. I've seen on the beer locator.
That's interesting. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And they've
You
only
not
been
sure about
around
it?
since August 2019 as a brewery.
It smells
Yeah.
really sweet.
It is
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
My wife and I, we were actually like on the way back to our hotel before we were leaving, and we were kind of just bored on the board, like, down the boardwalk in Newport, and there was Rogue. There was a couple other breweries, and it was like, I don't really want to go to these places for beer because Rogue is Rogue. No offense to anybody who loves Rogue. I'm just
Rude.
I
Rogue.
can
Yeah.
get them anywhere.
Rogue
I can
can be
literally get
hit
them
and
anywhere.
miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can find them anywhere too. That's the thing that was kind of just like piqued my interest about this place. Like, oh, let's go in there. I'm curious about their beer, and I bought a 4-pack of it the first time around, and I liked it. And then I've had other options too. So
It's a little cloudy, isn't it? Or is it? Am I just imagine?
it is a wee cloudy.
Yeah. It's not.
Barely noticeable cloudy. I mean, it's filtered, just maybe not filtered multiple times.
Right? Yeah.
I like the bubbles. The bubbles are doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I couldn't find much online actually about this brewery other than their website. Obviously, there's a couple more Newport brewing type places in various Newports in California and Rhode Island.
Right. Right. That's kind of a hard one to find. I mean,
Looks a nice little joint. They had some pictures of the stuff with some nice wall art, and then kind of typical bar food and nachos and.
yeah. The only time I went there, I literally went to pick beer up in like a hoodie, but I wanted to stay there for food. But due to us just wanting to get back to our hotel and go to sleep was kind of like a deciding factor. We were literally in the car for like 4 or 5 hours that day, just kind of taking our time getting down to Newport because
Dave's
it's a
doesn't even
beautiful
look
day.
like Dave's doesn't even look like beer. I mean, like, compared to Jared's, it looks like clear dirt water, whereas
It looks like-
Jared's is a little more golden.
Mine has more light. I mean, I have
Maybe.
a fluorescent LED
Still,
type light right above me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just weird.
I mean, maybe
Right.
against my shirt it looks about the same.
Oh,
It's,
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's going on. It's much different lighting.
I was going to try and give it some light off my phone, but apparently that doesn't want to work.
Yeah, but it's very pale, like a pale gold.
It's not
Until
very,
you,
it's
Yeah.
not very fizzy.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's a
No,
pretty light beer too, 4.6%.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it's definitely weaker than a couple weeks ago one with the Budweiser that we had.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
it's-
don't really get any form of alcohol bite. It's just kind of like you're drinking something.
I think it's funny that they put the IBV on here at 10.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't usually people, like, the only reason they put that on there is, like, if it's really bitter. Like, the fact that
Right,
they're actually
no.
rating it on here is kind of funny to me.
Maybe that's part of the can design, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. They do it for
Yeah.
all the beers, which
Yeah.
is I
Mhm.
kind of like it. The can design is actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
It's
I
basic,
like the.
but it's
Or all their
I dig
cans
it.
similar?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were all similar. That they all had like a defined logo on the top, and then the same kind of Newport Brewing, and where it says lager, it would say
Gotcha.
like the
Right.
style.
That's cool.
yeah, like a hazy or a double IPA or a stout. I think
I want their English oatmeal stout, the Rockfish. That looks or sounds good. And I
Mm.
like that. The
I
can
want to
looks
try
cool.
the Dungeness IPA. That sounded. Needless to say, I want to stop in there. They all sound pretty good.
yeah, that's why I want to go back there whenever I can go back there one of these days. But it'll be a while though. So
I do think it's funny, like all the cans they show on the 12 ounces on the website, and this is 16. All they had
Yeah.
was 16s at the other one at John's
yeah.
Market, which is where we got this. They had 4 of their brews though. I think they had the oatmeal stout,
Oh,
the
okay.
IPA.
That's good
And
to
they
know.
were the other thing I was quite surprised about is they were reasonably priced. Like this was $2.80 for a 16-ounce can, so less
right,
than
yeah,
just over $11 for a full. Actually, a bit less than $11, isn't it, for
the 12 4-pack. Yeah,
a 4-pack,
that's a good
which
deal
isn't
actually.
bad, because John's Market does
Mhm.
add is a little more expensive anyway because you're buying each. So
Yeah.
Right.
Even if you buy a 6-pack, you're paying for each unit inside the 6-pack
Right.
separately, which is unusual. But I mean, they're making dough to keep that place open. You know, it's
Oh yeah.
what they got to do.
I appreciate the fact that this is like a craft brewer's lager, and it doesn't have that kind of overly hoppy lager that a lot of them tend to make them. It's
Yeah.
like it's
Mhm.
way more kind of Bud Light and kind of classic lager taste, and not having that need to be hoppy that so many other brewers tend to do. I don't know.
this
Right.
is just a pretty nice lager. I could see getting a 6-pack of this and hanging on the beach on a sunny day and just
Just a good day beer.
Exactly.
or
Oh, yeah,
fishing
no.
fishing or crabbing at the coast. It would be pretty nice.
Seems like it might be a little more filling than some of the top tier brands, but
Right.
that's okay. You know,
I'll get what
I'm
it says
not.
on the bottom of the can. Cowabunga, January
yeah.
14th,
Funny.
21. Does that mean they canned this over a year ago?
No, a month ago.
No,
'Cause
because
this
that's
was-
101, 14, 21.
Oh, I see. Oh God,
Damn.
yeah. Huh.
Maybe they did.
Wow, it's just surprising. It doesn't.
It doesn't taste like aluminium.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, mine's from December of 2020.
Same. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
for some reason I thought it was 2021. So I don't know what
Wow.
happened there.
Well,
My
that must
bad.
have come that must have come by horseback from the coast then.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Or
you
it
bought
just
these
moved.
just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we only got
Right.
we got them since the new year, so we got them in
Yeah.
2022. But I
Mhm.
mean, they actually do taste good though. So
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
what
No.
is the shelf life on this stuff?
Who knows?
I don't know. With a lighter beer like this, it's usually not like crazy
Not
long.
that long. Yeah. No. This should have been like you should have been drinking aluminum.
Maybe that's why
Honestly.
the carbonation's a little off for my taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I mean, I had
Hmm.
a smidge of fizz, but it was like, not
I
like
never
an
even looked-
overflow.
Well, I guess
never even thought
I
to
guess
look,
that's
but-
more of a John's Market thing, unless their thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't fault the brewery. I mean, it's still good beer. We're
Yeah.
enjoying it. So
Yeah, totally. I'd
Mhm.
like to have a pull of this off a draft.
If we all start shitting tonight, then
Yeah.
we'll know what the issue was.
You could use a good
Oh.
cleansing.
I've
Right.
been cleansing all day.
Oh goodness.
Jeez.
or maybe they haven't had this on cans too long though, because if you look at the beer on the actual website, it says this one's coming soon.
Huh.
Interesting.
They're not.
So
This
it doesn't
place
even
ain't
have
known
like
for
any like little stuff. But it looks like they've got a pretty big brewery. I mean, they've got like 7
It's a nice
30
setup from
barrel
what I saw.
fermenters and stuff, which is reasonable.
Yeah, no, when I went there, I was excited. I actually was like impressed at how well established they were in the Newport community. But like, I guess what I had was a lot fresher because I got straight from the source versus John's Market source, which was that by horseback, I guess.
John's Market.
Oh man,
You
they
know,
they have a they have a goes. I wanna try that.
Although, speaking of out of date beer, it's not as bad as that place on Main Street in Oregon City. One time I went there, I got a beer and it was in a bottle and it was 10 years old.
Whoa.
And it
oh,
wasn't
What?
like a super strong one. It was, I think it was Snowplow or something from Widmer that
Wow.
I hadn't seen for like a
oh,
while. And I'm like, I just grabbed it because I was like, oh, that was nice. And when I
That's
got it, it
funny.
was just like
nope,
tasteless. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, garbage. Yeah.
Yeah.
vomit.
So,
Sorry, that's never
Jeez.
good. No, it's just it's hard to find a beer that's like I noticed that with John's Market lately. Whenever I get a beer from them, like I always have to look at the damn dates on every single beer I get from them because I'll be like, oh, this is nice and fresh, and I drink. I'm like, this doesn't taste like it should be fresh. What the hell? And I look down the bottom of the can. It's like canned on 2019. I'm like, what the fuck?
well, that's the drawback of having a lot of specialty beers, isn't it? They might get a case of
Yeah,
24 in, and it might take them a year to sell a case of 24 of beer at a time.
that's
They've got
true.
even
so
even
much
then,
choice.
it's up to the distributor to keep that in rotation and fresh, and exchange it
That's
for
very true.
fresher stuff. So I mean, it's on the distributor to check that stuff. The sales team needs to get in there and actually
No, but
dig
I
through
mean,
the stuff.
It's
obviously,
also yeah.
canning beer can't be that big a problem because they've started to can those like imperial stouts and stuff that
Mhm.
are beers that you might actually want to keep for a year or two before you drink them, kind of.
Oh, those are going in
Right.
cans now.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them in cans, like some of the Yeti stuff that's in cans. I don't know
I've
if it's
seen those. Yeah.
designed to be
Interesting.
aged, but
Huh.
Yeah. I have a
Interesting.
couple of I have a couple Sun River Imperial stouts. I drank them and they gave me massive shits. So I would not recommend those out of the fucking cans
well,
ever.
that Mother of All Storms that I had on
Mm,
draft while we were there, that was
Mm.
probably 2 years old in the keg.
that stuff smelled so
Because
good.
I don't think they
Okay.
keg it, but they don't release it for a year because it's kind of it takes a long time to mellow because it's 14%.
Right. That makes sense then. Okay. I think it's just depending on the brewer too, because some have their ideas mastered, just like Pelican with the Mother of All Storms, and others just don't quite figure it out yet, like Sun River did. I mean, I don't know. It was just,
Well,
I think it's just depending on the brewer too.
I want to try more of this brewery's beers.
Me too.
I
I
like this.
agree.
It's pretty good,
Yeah.
and I would definitely, if I was in town, if I'm in Newport, I'm going to stop in there and I'm going to get a tasting tray because
Oh yeah.
it's definitely something different from Rogue.
Did they
Oh
Been
yeah.
have
there enough
a
times.
did they have a large selection of this brewery's beer at John's Market?
Like 4 different types. I remember they had the
Yeah.
Dungeness IPA, and I
Yeah.
think they had the hazy. And then I can't remember whether they had the pale ale or the oatmeal stout, but they had. They had
I think it's an oatmeal stout.
I think they had 4 of them. Maybe they had 5. I wasn't paying that much attention. I saw the lot, but they didn't have much of it because they only had like I think they had 6 cans of this, and I bought 4 of them, obviously for those guys.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron bought them, but I picked them up for him.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
No, it's a pretty good beer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
good.
enjoying
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
Where in
definitely
Newport?
want to.
Where in Newport are they? Are they like down by the
down by
water?
the waterfront,
Yeah, it's
where
like
all the
it's
Ripley's Believe It or Not and all that stuff. I think they're just up the hill a little bit off the
yeah, it's like
main strip down there.
Cool.
Yeah, like as you're going down toward the boardwalk, like you said, if you're going down, it's on the right. If you're going up more towards the highway, it's on the left. It's kind of like hidden in a sense, but if you see a van with a giant crab on it, that's the place. Yeah.
I'm sure it's very easy to find with Google Maps once you get there.
Oh, I'm sure. I was just curious, like if it was like actually in like kind of the Newport, or if it was like out in the kind of sprawl part of Newport.
It's in the
The
it's
cute
like in the
part.
middle.
The cute
They
part.
have a dog-friendly outdoor patio, Ian.
I did see a couple dogs out there that day. It made it more appealing when I saw the dogs.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm really enjoying this beer. So much, in fact, that it's gone.
Yeah, mine's gone.
Mine's got like a sip.
That was a very drinkable lager.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to try it.
Ian's shaking.
It's drum roll.
I
It's-
can't
it's-
wait
it's
to
quiet-
try
it's quiet
a
drum
fresh
roll.
one.
A fresh one.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even notice the difference at this point.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. I wouldn't have, if I hadn't looked at the bottom of the can, I would have said, I would have been like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Makes me want to go to Newport again. It's been a while.
Yes.
All
It's
right.
definitely worth going.
Well, what are we rating this beer? This Surf's Up. Surf's Up, dude.
All right.
Yeah. I'm with Dave. Yeah.
Oh, I'm with Aaron.
Sideways.
I know, I'm
Three
kind
stars?
of like
Um,
this. Lagers are always kind of like here anyway, because
Yeah.
I would
love
go.
lagers,
True.
and I really appreciate the fact that it's not like has this like unnecessary hoppiness to it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
it's hopped like a proper lager. I know what you're saying.
I
It's
would.
not like someone tried to make an IPA lager.
Right.
I would go to
Yeah,
their
they
brew
actually tried.
pub. Yeah. I'd go to their brew pub, but I don't think I'd hunt for their stuff on the shelves.
Oh, I'd buy this all day if this was at say like Safeway or something. I'd buy it.
Yeah, but I don't buy lagers a lot. I'll buy
Yeah,
like
right.
a big box of something that'll last me for weeks, and I'm not gonna spend like $12 on some lager, like 4 cans of lager.
Right.
It's not really the style I really spend the extra money on.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have a 16-ounce beer, it's usually not gonna be a lager for me. So that's just
Yeah. So that's just personal taste. I really like
That's
it,
fair.
and I would totally
I get
do a
it.
pull on a tap handle.
Unlike them, I would
Oh,
totally
yeah.
buy this beer all the
Yeah.
time. Spend all the money
Yeah,
on lagers
Mr. Lager,
because
right there.
stouts are disgusting. And
I would
Yeah,
go
bring
with
back
Ian's,
the stout.
Ian's opinion because he's obviously,
thankfully, Aaron has a stout for his next choice. It's like great. He went nice, and then he went mean.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
What video game, Aaron, are you going to pair with Surf's Up, dude?
Well, I haven't played a lot of games on the water, based in the
California
water, but
games?
I'm gonna have.
that was
already did that one, didn't I?
in California games. That surfing bit when the shark would come up and
Yeah,
get you.
didn't I pick that game already?
Oh, maybe.
I
It says
think you did,
Cowabunga
yeah.
at the bottom. You could pick the
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles. Anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
fuck! I didn't even think about that one. Okay, yeah, and that's a good one actually. The Turtles in Time. I gotta go with Turtles in Time.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
Right.
This beer
Just-
would go really good with pizza.
It would go with
Yeah, it
pizza.
would.
It would go well with playing that fucking video game. Actually, like at the arcade,
It would.
it's a good.
Yes.
It's a good choice.
This is good all-round beer. I would.
It is. I'd go on the way and buy it again on a 4-pack form. I'd go again finding on tap. I'd go anywhere
Like
for
I
this
say,
beer,
I
honestly.
want to try Newport Brewing some of their other beers because this was a pretty good lager, and if the lager's pretty good, then chances are everything else is going to be reasonably good.
Good too.
You
Some
know what?
people
I
just
agree.
kind of
Three out of 4 thumbs.
You know-
That's not bad.
We were talking about Ninja Turtles. Jared, we kind of forgot. I don't know if you forgot. I forgot. They have the new Ninja Turtles brawler coming out this year.
Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge, and that looks dope. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it does.
No, I,
Yeah.
So we
I'm
might have to
pretty
get
stoked
some
about
more of
that.
this beer and play that together. That'd be fun.
Yeah, hopefully the virus will be
Hopefully it's
Yeah,
well.
Yeah,
probably
no,
not.
hopefully
not much
Eh,
hope, but,
a
you know.
couple
Yeah,
more
it's all
years, couple
war.
more years of this garbage, and
Couple, maybe.
right.
We'll
uh,
see. Good choice, Aaron. I thought it was good. It was a great choice.
Yes, this was a good choice.
Yeah.
I guess it's my
I think
turn.
it's your turn, Ian.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are we drinking next?
Do you guys want to do the Deftones hazy, or do you guys want to do the Centango or whatever it's called?
Deftones,
I think-
Deftones. I don't like doing 2 lagers back to back, but that's just me.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. All right, good call.
All right, we'll go with yeah.
Deftones.
Yeah, no,
All right, we're doing
Deftones.
the
Deftones.
ceremony. What is it called?
I'll have to go out and grab it then.
It's the Belching Beaver.
Yeah,
You've
it's a
got- I
ain't never had
ceremony
anything from
double
them.
dry hopped hazy IPA.
Aaron, you've got all week to go out and grab it. It's no rush.
I meant out to my fridge. It's still.
Yeah.
I've been
All
out to
right,
my
that's what we're
fridge.
doing next week. So if you're a Deftones fan or a hazy IPA fan,
Or a Belching Beaver fan.
Belching Beaver fan. I mean, I'm not a fan of beavers that belch, but
Uh,
oh. Did someone queef? Anyway. Anyway,
oh boy.
we gotta cut it out. Let's get out of here.
Cut it out.
What do we do?
Ah,
How do
jeez.
we fucking wrap this up? Just one beer and I'm lit
Tell
now.
people-
Now I could drink all overnight now. That's the problem with
Oh,
beer,
yeah.
guys.
You've been wound up, you're ready to go, and ding.
You can find us on Twitter at couch_hop. You can leave us messages, tweet us. You can find our podcast on anchor.fm/the couch co-hop show. You can leave us voice messages and find all our episodes there. You can also find our episodes on Spotify and iTunes and Google Play and Amazon Music and all that stuff. It's very exciting. So that's the
All
future.
the things.
All the things. I want to thank Jared, Dave, and Aaron for joining me here on the couch.
Always.
Yep.
Yeah.
For couch co-hop,
Beer responsible.
beer responsible.
Yeah.
Beer responsible.
Beer. Is that what we're sticking with? Is that what we're gonna try and do?
I think they had to
beer
do it.
responsible.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Beer.
It's a website.
It's a thing.
All
right.
It is a thing.
All right. Good night.
All right.